Swimming in lane 3 is the University of Minnesota. Team of Jacobs, Drebot, Reinke, and Jongman. In lane 4, Arizona. Team of Anderson, Gewalt, Anderson, and Shakely Zadagayan. In lane 5, from Pittsburgh, team of Duncan, London, McFadden, Genzel. And in lane 6, California, the team of Cogswell, Henry, Gantrills, and Akamoda. Nice 24-8 by Daniela Cogswell of the Bears. A pair of 27s, Alicia Henry and Eleni Gaywalt of Cal and Arizona, respectively. Emily Gantries, swimming butterfly for the Bears. 23-46, her split. And she hands off to Stephanie Kakaboda. And Cal C, 137-72. And now in Heat 3, that's the B finalists. In lane 2 is Minnesota. In lane 3, University of Arizona. Lane 4, University of Pittsburgh. In lane 5, Harvard University. In lane 6, University of California. For the Golden Gophers in lane 2, the team is Johnson, Gustafson, Yablonsky, and Kaljevik. For Arizona in lane 3, team of Hagston, Skarda, Wasikowski, Puccini, and Wozniak. In lane 4 for Pittsburgh, the team of Del Blaso, Messina, Gring, and Kulibrak. In lane 5 for Harvard, the team of Hamlin, Inakani, Parr, Carr, and Hazlitt. And in lane 6 for Cal, team of McEnroe, Brunzel, Cook, and Mazurek. A reminder, the A finalists report to Race Ready. The Race Ready tent for the A finalists, please. Nice race here between Cal and Arizona. And Cal will put their anchor in the water first. Nice 23-5 by Lizzie Cook. And another nice 23-7 by Alexa Puccini. And Cal B at 137-77. And now let's meet the A finalists. In the 200 medley relay, swimming in lane 2, the team of Mostek, Eisenhower, Liu, and Alas from Harvard. In lane 3, the team of Armstrong, Alawalia, Heimstead, and Schwengel from Arizona. In lane 4, the team of Stadden, Nacer, Stone, and Riley from Cal. In lane 5, the team of Jensen, Strong, Yendel, and Kudlak from Pitt. And in lane 6, the team of Rodriguez, Vidalero, Godno, Thomas, and Cornish from Minnesota. The NCAA A cut in this event, 136.24, and the B cut, 137 flat. And this is Isabel Stadden, local girl, swam high school at Blaine High School and club with Fox Jets. Nice 23.41 for Isabel. She hands off to Jade Nasser. And Jade splits a nice breaststroke leg in the water now, swim and fly for Cal. McKenna Stone. And Cal looking like a lock for that A cut. 136.24, the time we're looking for. And there it is, 134.23. Arizona with a B cut. Pitt with a B cut. Next up is the men's 200 medley relay. This is Heat 1. The D and E finals. In lane 3 is the E team from Pitt. Laro, Heck, Smith, and Kephart. Lane 4 is Pitt's D team. Camden, Zerzano, Piela, and Ryan. In lane 5 is the California D team. Ajera, Soderlund, Roeder, and Gissendaner. This is Cal taking no prisoners here in lane 5. And Cal at 127.46. And next up is the heat of C teams. Heat 2. In lane 2, the team of Hench, Abrams, Bafico, and Dietz from Harvard. Lane 3, the team of Myers, Purdy, Tennyson, and Bataille from Arizona. In lane 4, the team of Slonik, Rudd, McDonald, and Abdelwahab from Minnesota. Lane 5, the team of Nelson, Short, Mahler, and Smolsky from Pitt. And in lane 6, the team of Cruz, Frazier, Quarles, and Antonio. This is Sam Quarles swimming butterfly for the Bears. He'll hand it off to Nicholas Antonio. Arizona and Minnesota battling for second in the heat. Omar Abdelwahab with a nice wall. And the best finish going to belong to Pitt. Cal with a 126.15. And now let's meet the B teams in Heat 2. Swimming in lane 1, the team of Lasco, Jensen, Rose, and Hatton from Cal. In lane 3, team of A-Stars, Petty, Schmidt, and Dalby from Harvard. In lane 4, the team of Goncharov, Maitisi, Shalbert, and Frimis from Pitt. In lane 5, the team of Steffen, Simpson, McCarthy, and Groya from Minnesota. In lane 6, the team of Hardy, Young, Neighbor, and Donovan from Arizona. We had a disqualification for a breaststroke kick violation in Heat 2, lane 6. Heat 3. Swimming in lane 1 is Destin Lasco, the NCAA champion from Cal in the 200 backstroke. And he is out in a 20.53. Dari Rose in the water for Cal swimming butterfly. And now anchoring for Cal, Colby Hutton. Arizona and Pitt right together for second in the heat. And Cal with a 123, the B team with an A cut. And now let's meet the competitors in a moment. Stand by. Stand by, A heat. We have a disqualification in heat 3, lane 6, a 15-meter violation for the backstroke. And now let's meet those A finalists in heat 4. Swimming at lane 2 is the team of Stowe, Neverman, Harabajiu, and Siderovic from Minnesota. In lane 3, the team of Pilkington, Grant, Wang, and Holmquist from Harvard. In lane 4, team of Seeliger, Bell, Jones, and Alexi from Cal. Lane 5, the team of Radoshevsky, Chen, Goraj, and Toledo Sanchez from Pitt. And in lane 6, the team of Merrick, Foote, Miller, and Palmer from Arizona. Heat 4. Bjorn Seeliger for Cal, who B-finaled in the backstroke. A-finaled in the sprint freestyle, leading off, but he will be touching second to Pittsburgh's Krzysztof Radoszewski with a 21-1. And here comes Arizona. Seth Miller. But up and out first. This is Roman Jones, first-year swimmer for Cal. And he will hand it off to Jack Alexi. Cal sitting at 104. A 19 will get him that A cut. We're looking to a 123.71. And there it is, 122.87 for Cal. 124.03 for Arizona is a B cut. And just a quick programming reminder. We have a 45-minute break scheduled in. There will be some time trials a little bit later on in this break, which we will have finished up by 7:08. 7:08 will be the time we will resume that 800 with the first heat of the 800-yard freestyle relay.
We'll have some time trials.
And it looks like we will begin time trials at 6:50. 6:50. So no more than 18 minutes worth of time trials. And we'll resume, as I said, with the 800 freestyle relay at 7:08 Central Standard Time. In the meantime, we invite you to enjoy some young people's music. Recapping the results of the women's 200 medley relay. Our top three places all made cuts. Making the B cut was in third place was the University of Pittsburgh, also making a B cut. In second was Arizona, and with an A cut, made the A cut by 2 seconds, is the Cal team of Isabel Stadden, Jade Nasser, McKenna Stone, and Eloise Riley. Cal's time of 1:34.2 is the fifth fastest time currently in the NCAA Division I rankings. Arizona slides in to 12th place. Once again, time trials at 6:50. 10 minutes to 7. Here are the results of the men's 200 medley relay. Again, our top 3 teams made cuts. Arizona made a B cut with a 124 flat. Cal B made a cut, and a B cut. I'm sorry. Cal B made an A cut, going 123.33. And the Cal A team announced their presence in the national rankings, tying NC State for second in the country with a 122.87 and an A cut. Interestingly enough, the Cal B team would be ranked 6th in the country right now. Arizona, with their 124.03, cracks the top 10. Swimmers, let's clear the pool. We're only about 3.5 or 4 minutes away from starting our time trials. Timers, please report. And swimmers, let's clear the competition pool. Swimmers, let's clear the competition pool, please. And the official meet time is now 6:49. We are but seconds away from our first time trial. That first swim will be a 200-yard individual medley. Swimming in lane 4, Cal senior Tyler Kopp. Just in case, the B cut in this event is a 146.16. Tyler 49.5 at the halfway point. 31-3 breaststroke split. Real good shot at that B cut. And there's a B cut, 145.84. Way to go, Tyler. Next up, women's 50-yard freestyle. Everyone in this heat from Arizona shooting for that B cut of 22.67. Lane 3 is Hope Fellner. Lane 4, Julia Urbanowski. Lane 5, Maddie Burt. And lane 6, Elizabeth Timmer. And a 22.67 equals the B cut for Elizabeth. Next up, men's 100-yard butterfly. In lane 3, from Arizona, Tavner Wisdom. Lane 4 from Cal, Matthew Jensen. Lane 5 from Arizona, Mitchell Oliver. And in lane 6 from Arizona, Hayden Gufran. The B cut is a 47.08. And Matthew Jensen out 21.7. And a 46.36. Comfortably makes the B cut. Next up, 200-yard freestyle. He won. In lane 4, this is Eva Sitman of Arizona. She'll be making a run at a 147.12. Going to need a low 52 and a mid 56. Or 57 flat to make it happen. 53.7. And 27.9 at that last 50. So looking at about a 148.5, maybe 149. Or maybe a 152. and a 151.75. We now move on to women's 100-yard breaststroke. He won. You can tell by the caps, both swimmers from Arizona. Lane 4, Emma Kinsey, and lane 5, Caroline Kramer. The B cut in this event, 101.46. And a couple of 28s. At a 3-second balloon, they've got a shot. And a pair of 102 mids. Next, onto the men's 100 breaststroke. He won. In lane 3 for California is Sean Smith. Lane 4 from Arizona, Brian Wong. And in lane 5, his teammate Jake Hand. And a 54.34 for Sean. Couple of high 54s for Brian and Jake. Now 200-yard backstroke. This is Ziad Salim of Cal. $23.5. The B cut in this event, 144.60. 48. We got a nice one going here. .26 the pace. Looking at maybe a 140. The A cut is a 139.13. And 140.90. Nice swim for Ziad. Next up is the women's 200-yard butterfly. He won. This is Ashlyn Fiorilli rather. Fiorilli of Cal. Is a senior. .27.3 at the 50. The B cut in this event, a very makeable 159.23. .58 flat. Going to need a pretty tough second half to get that cut, but she will have a nice time. A reminder to Heat 1 of the women's 800 free relay. That relay will begin at 7:08. So 800 free relay, Heat 1. Want to be ready to rock and roll. And a 2:00:45. That B cut now well within reach. Next up, men's 200 butterfly. He won. This is Cal senior Tavis Siebert. Out in the 50.5. Holding 52 pace, definitely within striking distance of that B cut, 145.89. Going to need the negative split to get the A cut. .57.5 pace. Arms look a little heavy. We may not see that B cut today. And a 148.40. Official meet time is now 7:08, and we are ready for event 3, the women's 800-yard freestyle relay. Swimming in lane 2 is Pitt C. In lane 3, Harvard B. In lane 4, Minnesota B. Lane 5, Cal B. Lane 6, Pittsburgh B. E1. Leading off for Pittsburgh is Kate Bailey. Her teammates for this relay will be Abby Licht, Maddie London, and Tessa Mock. In lane 3 for Harvard, the team is Yen Connie, Wood Prince, Alice, and Hazlitt. In lane 4 for Minnesota, Thomas, Rogier, Jungman, and Kaljevic. In lane 5 for Cal, team of Klinker, Hazel, Gantries, and Cook. And in lane 6 for Pitt, Del Bosco, Jansen, Yu, and Berger. First year swimmer for Minnesota, Morgan Thomas, out in a nice 51.3. And get a little challenge here for California's Rachel Klinker. And Klinker 146.7, 147.4 for Thomas. In the water now for Cal, Catherine Hazel. For Minnesota, Jade Rogier. Cal pulling away a little bit. Gophers, though, staying in touch. In the water now for Cal, Emily Gantris. For Minnesota, Indy Jongman. In lane 2 for Pitt, it's Maddie London. Lane 6 for Pitt, their B team, Olivia Yu. And lane 3 for Harvard, Isabella Alas. .50 to go for Emily. Indy hanging on to second place for the Gophers. Turning third is Olivia Yu for Pitt, just ahead of Isabella Alas of Harvard. Anchor leg in the water now for California. This is Lizzie Cook. Anya Kaljevic for the Gophers. And then diving in together, Jill Berger of Pitt over in lane 6 and Kate Haslett of Harvard in lane 3. Anya Kaljevic with a nice one going here. Not enough race left to catch California, but she's definitely pulling away from Harvard and Pitt. And there's Cal, 7:08.2. Only about 3 seconds off the B time. And the Gophers in at 7:12, only 7 seconds away from the NCAA B cut for the B team. And now let's meet the A teams in Heat 2. Swimming in lane 2, the team of Chavez, Modekaitis, Stadden, and Riley for California. In lane 3, the team of Mostek, Liu, Bastone, and Hamlin for Harvard. In lane 4, the team of Kaljevic, Van Berkom, Cornish, and McCarthy from Minnesota. In lane 5, the team of Gring, Kudlak, Kulirik, and Bucaro from Pitt. And in lane 6, the team of Lindsay, Heimstad, Mortensen, and Roush from Arizona. The B cut in this event, 7:05.88. The A cut only 5 seconds faster, 7:00.86. At the 100, very tight between Cal, Anna Chavez, and Minnesota's Mina Kaljevic, with Arizona Tia Lindsay knocking on the door. Chavez pulling away a little bit. In the water for Cal in lane 2, a veteran of their 4th place NCAA relay from last year, Mia Modekaitis. Next to her from Harvard, Sydney Liu. Pulling into 2nd for Minnesota, senior captain Megan Van Berkom. Lane 5 for Pittsburgh, Avery Kudlak. And for Arizona in lane 6, senior Julia Heimstad. Julia Heimstad made it to NCAA's last year. Won a 144.7 in the prelims. She's pulling away a little bit from Big Ten 400 IM champ Julia Van Berkom of Minnesota. Now the third swimmers are in. In lane 2, local girl Isabel Stadden. In the water for Harvard. In lane 3, Alexandra Baston. Swimming for the Gophers in lane 4 is Hannah Cornish. Lane 5 for Pitt, Tara Suliberg. And in lane 6 for Arizona, Amelie Mortensen. California, Isabel Staden in the lead coming into the anchor leg. And the Cornish trying to close the gap for first-year standout Katie McCarthy. Eloise Riley in the water for Cal. Second in the water, Amalia Roush of Arizona. And right behind her, Minnesota's Katie McCarthy. And McCarthy has made up almost a half second on Arizona's Malia Roush. .100 to go for Cal. If they come back under 55, they can make the A cut. Minnesota and Arizona are battling it out, 50 to go. They are both going to be very close to that B cut. The A cut, 7:00:86 and a 7:01:70. So a very strong B cut for Cal. Second place goes to Minnesota, 7:08:30. Only 2.5 seconds away from the B cut. Third place goes to Arizona, 7:08:06, followed by Pitt and Harvard. Next up is the men's 800-yard freestyle relay, and we have 3 heats. Heat 1. These are the C teams. Swimming in lane 3 for Harvard, the team of Dalby, Washart, Brune, and Schmidt. In lane 4 for Pittsburgh, team of Rhine, Keppert, Kraft, and Smolsky. And in lane 5 for California, the team of Rivers, Najera, Hallett, and Gillivray. And Cal with a very slight lead, but very tight racing here. Hank Rivers splits a 139.06. And all three teams touch within 7.5 tenths of each other. Pretty hot first 50 here by Shane Washert of Harvard. And Shane and Humberto Nayera of Cal doing a little synchro swimming here in Heat 1. And it's Harvard first in the water at the halfway. Noah Bruni, senior for Harvard, swimming the third leg. Across the pool in lane 5, Andrew Hallett. And currently in third, Alex Kraft of Pitt. And Harvard pulling away as the anchor legs step up to the blocks. And Harvard first in the water. David Schmidt, swimming anchor for Harvard. Next to him, Jordan Smolsky, trying to close in on Michael Gillivery of Cal. And Harvard C in at 6:33.9. We have a disqualification in Heat 1. Lane 5, the last exchange was early. Now swimming in the B final, or we could rather Heat 2, which is the B teams. Swimming in lane 2, Arizona. Lane 3, California. Lane 4, Minnesota. Lane 5, Harvard. And lane 6, Pittsburgh. In lane 2 for Arizona, the team of Bataille, Parnham, Niebuhr, and Tennyson. In lane 3 for California, the team of Jones, Mefford, Franson, and Hawk. In lane 4 for Minnesota, the team of Steffen, Hansen, Wadney, and Ballard. In lane 5 for Harvard, the team of Grant, Custer, Bafico, and Eisters. And in lane 6 for Pittsburgh, team of Paella, Toledo Sanchez, Horsano Hover, and Mahler. Keaton Jones of California jumping out in lane 3. Looking to lead off in maybe a high 33, maybe low 34. And it's a 1:33.45 as he hands the baton to Colby Mefford. And the halfway, it's Cal. They're at 3:09. Anchor swimmers up. First in the water is Cal. This is Dylan Hawk. .44.8 at the 100 for Cal's Dylan Hawk. And Cal with a 6:19.13. The B team just a couple tenths off the B cut. Next in Harvard, 6:28.7. And then the Gophers, 6:33.2. And now let's meet the teams swimming in Heat 3, the A teams. First for Arizona, the team of Dayton Carafuri, Henderson, Naughton, and Barrick. In lane 3 for Pittsburgh, Goraj, Matiasi, Goncharov, and Frimis. In lane 4 for Harvard, team of Littlejohn, Holmquist, Durham, and Greeley. In lane 5 for Minnesota, the team of Solovajczyk, Neverman, Siderovic, and Hernandez Garcia. And in lane 6 from California, the team of Hansen, Lasko, Shackle, and Jet. Heat 3. Hot at the 50 is Arizona. Ralph Delia and Carafuri out in the 21-2. Alafury with a nice one going here. If he can get this back, he could be 132. B cut in the 100, 135. A cut, 131.74. And there's a B cut, a strong one, 132.47 for Ralph. Second in the water at 133.50 is Cal's Robin Hansen. And that is a B cut as well. But Arizona stretching it out. Minnesota out fastest 50 in that leg. Kaiser Neverman out into 21-2. And Neverman still the fastest split on the board. But it's Cal looking over at Arizona from opposite sides of the pool. Arizona will anchor with local man Hakan Naughton. Going third. Going third is Hakan. He touches right. Takes off right behind Aaron Shekel, or right ahead of Aaron Shekel of Cal. And the race for third could not be any tighter. Pitt, Harvard, Minnesota, 2, 3, 4 right together. And Naughton and Shackle right together. Looking ahead to the anchor legs, Gabriel Jett, a veteran of Cal's third place NCAA relay from last year. Arizona will anchor with senior Augie Marek. And Jett in the water first. Merrick about a second and 4/10 behind. Pitt, Harvard, Minnesota, 3-4-5. Arizona's Ogie Merrick out 21:07. Harvard's David Greeley pulling away in that race for third. And Cal Gabriel Jett pulling away in the race for first. And Jett brings Cal home at 6:13, and that is an A cut. 6:16.52 is a very strong B cut. The A cut 6:16.02. So Arizona only 0.5 of a second away. Third place goes to Harvard. They were off the B cut by about 3.5 seconds. So that concludes our swimming session for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you will join us here for prelims tomorrow morning in the 500 freestyle, 200 IM, and 50 free. Those prelim sessions, that prelim session begins at 10 a.m.